I quit, guys. I quit. After 1 year and 6 months of grinding at my screen and day trading Forex, I finally decided to quit day trading because it was affecting my account seriously and it was also affecting my mental health. So it all started about 2.5 years ago when I got the idea of Forex trading, and I was really intrigued. Of course, everybody is always hype that hype whenever they whenever they see or get to know about Forex trading. Everybody have that hype, and just like you, just like everyone else, I was really hyped. I was really excited. I was going to start making money for myself. And 99% of the time, I don't know why, but 99% of the time, the content that beginner traders see, maybe on YouTube, maybe on mentorship programs, are day trading courses or day trading videos. And that was the first thing I saw the moment I started getting interested in trading and knowing what it was about. And so I had no other option than to consume everyday trading videos on YouTube, everyday trading course I had the opportunity to get. And I started day trading basically. And I was putting in time, I was putting in sweat, I was putting in energy, I was putting in money, and I was burning out on all of them. I was blowing my accounts, I was losing my mental health because I had just entered the university. So it was really tough combining Forex trading, day trading, and then also school activities and all those administration processes and all of that. So day trading was something that I thought I was going to do forever. I watched a lot of videos, I followed a lot of Forex traders that day trade, a lot of day traders. I followed them and I was certain that this was going to be my last bus stop in Forex. But as we all know, guys, as a day trader, you know it, I know it. Day trading is one of the hardest thing or one of the hardest niche you can ever think of putting yourself through in Forex trading. Why? Because I had to be on my screen consistently for 4 to 6 hours every single day. I had to be checking my chart even when a lecturer is in my class. I had to be checking my chart. Even when I'm on the road walking to go get a textbook from my school, I had to be looking at my phone to see whether my trade had hit SL or had hit my take profit. And it was really stressful and tiring. Within about 6 months of doing that, I could not even explain how I was. Like, I could not really tell. If you ask me, I could not really tell you that this is what I do and this is how I do it, because my mind was just all over the place. Day trading had messed up my psychology, had messed up the way I live as a person. And then it got to a point I had to ask myself, why did you even start day trading? And when I sat down to think about it, I discovered that, just like you, why I started day trading, and day traders would relate to what I'm saying now, why we really got engaged and got trapped in that whole day trading concept, is because we want that fast money. We don't want to sit down and be waiting for 4 or 5 hours for our trade to hit take profit. We want to be in and out of the market and know what is the next trade to be taken. And I thought about that and I was like, this is why I started day trading. And it didn't really make sense to me, because the whole stress I was going through, am I going to, and I wasn't even, mind you, I wasn't even seeing any money yet. I had blown like 4 Profem accounts because I was a fresher then. I had some cash with me. I had invested everything into buying funded accounts. I lost one due to the Profem went out of, they stopped business, so I lost one through there. But the remaining three accounts, one was from an investor. I lost the account. I lost 2 other accounts I bought with my money, or should I say my parents' money. And I had to really sit down and think about what I was doing. But it didn't really clock then. I was still, just doing what I've been doing basically, and just blowing my accounts and all those stuff, until one day when I was at the cafe in my school and I got some stuff and I was just eating and I was charging my laptop too, and I was just opening, my laptop was just open, and I was looking at the chart, I was analyzing the chart, I was preparing myself ahead of the next day. And then one of my colleagues, or one of my teammates rather, in basketball, we are in the same basketball team, so the guy came over and he saw me on my system. He came over and he saw me with my laptop, and then he had to come and see what I was doing. And when he saw that I was trading, he was really intrigued, and he started, we started discussing. He said he never knew I was a trader. I told him this, that, this, that. I've been, trading for like 6 months now, or like 7 months now. And then the guy asked me, what, like, how has it been for you trading? And I had to be honest. I told him it really hasn't been going well. I've lost 4 Profem accounts. I've lost my own personal cash that I funded into the market, and I only had like 2 times where I made good money out of the market, which I would consider beginner's luck. And then the guy told me, and I was asking the guy, you have been, because he was a 400 level student then, and I was a 100 level. So I was like, you have been in this game. You say you have been using this stuff to train yourself through school. How do you really do this stuff? And he said, should I be honest with you? I said, yes. He told me, the problem you have is that you are not scaling out. You are only trapped in this 5-minute time frame. You are only trapped in this 15-minute time frame. So you don't really get the opportunity to see what's happening on the larger scale. That way, you are on a risk of blowing your account more, because you have to revenge trade. If you place 2 trades a day and they all go into SL, you want to place another trade, and then you revenge trade because of your stop loss is very tight. So the guy, he just started saying all these things, and then my mind started opening. I went back home, I thought about it. I called the guy again that night, and I was like, tell me more about this swing trading. Mind you, I never really knew anything about swing trading. I just started hearing swing trading from this guy, and that was how I got into the world of swing trading. And then I started little by little. Before you knew it, I bought a course, and since then it has just been uptrending for me. Market has been bullish for me. I can't lie, because I noticed something. Day traders, and this is no shade to day traders, there are fantastic day traders that are out there that make good money for themselves, but in my case, day trading would have never worked out for me. Day trading would have never worked out for me. Why? Because I just got admission into a school where I have to put all my focus in. So my mind was just divided, and like 80% was focused on school and 20% was focused on trading. That was why my emotions was all over the place whenever I'm in a trade, which results to me either closing a trade before it goes to take profits, or extending my stop loss, or just all these things that beginner traders do, or traders that don't really have experience in the market do. So it was really affecting me. I knew I had to be in school about 8 hours every single day, but still I still have to be on the chart for like 8 hours every single day. So there was no way it was going to click. But ever since I started swing trading, bro, I do like 30 minutes on the chart, and that's all for the week. 30 minutes in, like I come to the market and analyze for 30 minutes, and that's like everything for the week. And so from that moment, I decided to test it out again. I bought a Profem account too. I passed the 2, but unfortunately, if you check my previous video, my first video here, that was where I really break down my story and how I started and what really happened in my Forex career. But I passed the phase 1 and phase 2 of those accounts, but unfortunately for me, the Profem, which was a Nigerian Profem, African Profem then, that most of our mentors and promoted, the Profem went down, as well as my money. But that did not stop me. Since then, I've been able to flip some certain accounts, but through swing trading, because most people feel like you can't do all this stuff through swing trading, and I've been able to do that consistently. And I've seen over time, over my 2.5 years of trading, that for me, that my time schedule was not going to work in day trading. Swing trading is really been helping out, and it's just the best for me. So I would really like to know what you all think about day trading and swing trading. But for me, this is how I switched from day trading to swing trading. And I also feel like at the end of the day, you have to do what works for you. You can't be someone that have a lot of time in their hand and then you choose to be swing trading, because that way it's going to affect you also swing trading, because you want to be keeping yourself busy by going on the chart frequently, and it might affect 1 or 2 things, or worse, affect your psychology. So that is just that about my Forex story, how I switched from being a day trader to a swing trade. And to be honest, ever since I started swing trading, it has been really amazing. The strategy I use, from the strategy I use to every single thing about my swing trading career, it has just been so sweet. I never really expected forex trading to be that simple. Just come on the chart, do like a 30-minute analysis or analyze the charts for like 30 minutes, and then you are good for the whole week. You only have to come up and check on your trade and do your normal trade management. So that was really a game changer for me, switching time frames. Just as little as switching time frame from 5 minutes to now trading on the 4 hours, on the daily, for my analysis, my top down analysis, from the monthly, weekly, daily. And by the way, if you want to know exactly how I trade, just put it down in the comment section. I'm going to be showing you guys in my next video exactly how I trade as a swing trader. Do well to click the subscribe button for you to be able to get that video or see that video on time.